Hi, my name is Cindy Rang.
I'm Brianna Motzkus, and today is our Sunday box opening.
Hey, happy Sunday. So at the moment, Maisie is sleeping.
Snoozing.
So it'll be...
I'm sure she'll be up before we're done here, though.
well, they count on it.
Right?
I think. Yeah.
She's quite the character, let me tell you.
She is. I don't know how much you guys get to see. I'm excited for you guys to be with us live Wednesday morning for her first birthday. So we'll be live for FabriChat. But she is so expressive.
She really is.
So, I mean, and it's always spot on that it's, teasing and she's such a mimic. Mm-hmm. She'll do what you do. She's just so smart.
Yeah,
so
she's
smart.
very smart.
And we keep forgetting to say, if you are new to our channel, welcome. We are a mother-daughter duo. We have a quilt shop in Central Washington State. We've been here for 24 years. We have a 5,000 square foot quilt shop with about 10,000 bolts. You can find just about everything that we have is online at fabricpatch.net. We do the box openings, which is what we're doing this afternoon. We also do them Wednesday night at 5 p.m. We do just a fun little coffee with friends Wednesday mornings. Yep. And then we do all kinds of different tutorials and classes and quilt kits. We have our own pattern line. We also have a retreat center. We have two that's in in my hometown. Well, in Soap Lake, in a town that's 4 miles from here. Really close. Within walking distance if you're, athletic.
We're like biking distance if you're athletic.
It's 4 miles away, but...
It's close. It's close enough to come in your PJs real fast for something, but not far enough that you feel like, oh, I really got to make it count.
Yeah. And that's kind of the fun thing when you come for a retreat. It's that after hours shopping. People love that.
It's the best part. Yeah. Well, you have the whole store to yourself.
Yeah.
You don't have, you can holler across and you get, really, you get the, Janet you're trying to get, not Janet who else is shopping. It's like, well, I don't know that. I don't know you, Janet. Where's my Janet? So, yeah, it's fun to do after hours.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
We, for a while, when we were doing that, the dark, it's all dark and you just have weird lights turned on. We always thought we'd get a cop that knocks on the doors. Who are you?
All right, right in here.
Are you supposed to be here?
Yeah. Now they're used to it. They don't check in with us anymore.
No. They figure if you're gonna really do some business, you're not gonna turn the lights on anyways. No. So if you're and it's the fabric store. Right. I don't think any intruder really think, oh yeah, I'm going in there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go knock over their bolts. Nothing breaks. Yeah. It won't shatter. I feel like if I was a bad guy, I'd want to shatter things and let out anger, knocking over a bolt. Come on.
I've never thought about what I would do if I break into someplace before.
I have to get in first.
You've watched too many of those things on the news where those mobs go in and break in.
That's all Robert watches, though, is beat 'em up, fire guns, beating up people. That's all he watches.
Cops kind of shows.
Yeah, I don't know. Like last night he was watching Taken 2. With Liam Neeson.
See, I get too stressed.
I don't know. He's like that. I asked him, can you just watch something nice? I don't know. The Holiday. Switch lives for the weekend.
Hallmark Channel. Let's go see what's over there.
He's like, I don't want to watch a chick flick. Just because they're nice doesn't mean it's a chick flick. It can just be funny.
And speaking of that, we talked on Wednesday about watching Naked and Afraid and what's the one, Alone, and all of that. We heard from Ben.
Oh, yes! Squirrel.
110 calories in a squirrel. And he had to add a raw squirrel.
Ooh.
It's like, yeah, of course, Ben. Of course you can.
I mean, if you're going, if you're that hungry,
not gonna do it.
It must be more like red meat. I don't know.
Like I
feel like you have to cook a squirrel because it's the main disease in mange. Because I made a roast the other night for dinner, and I had to do it in my Instapot because you didn't put it in the crock pot, and I didn't have any other meat thoughts. So it was kind of like, we're going to eat or we're not going to eat. Or it was going to be a cereal night. And so I put in the Instapot, and my Instapot I'm not very good at it, and didn't really have really good instructions on this button means this. So it kind of by the seat of my pants. So I turned my pressure up, put the time on, figuring what would have taken my oven, kind of a thing. It turned out okay, but in my back of my head, it's like, it's red meat. If it's not cooked all the way, no one's going to die.
I think that too. I think that too when I'm cooking beef, that It doesn't matter. As
Chicken
much.
is very important. I
Chicken
usually do it
and pork. I always use my thermometer.
Always do it in the oven and always with the thermometer.
Yeah.
But with the, no one's gonna, and it was half and half. Half of it was like real done, my kind of done. The other half was juicy.
Robert's kind of.
Ooh. And I said, this is perfect. I cooked it just fine. And yeah, but that's my thing. No one's gonna die.
No one's gonna die.
But I feel like a squirrel.
I think a squirrel. That's gonna be some sort of, I don't know,
things
salmonella.
need to be cooked off of it. Because what I mean, okay, they eat nuts, but I don't know.
It's got to be like eating a mouse. You got.
Oh.
What is the cooking? This is what we want to know. Ben?
What's the temperature check?
What is the temperature check for a mouse and a squirrel?
Oh, see,
I don't want.
Again, I wouldn't want to eat
feel
that.
like I don't know.
I would be that person sitting by the riverside day after day trying to catch one fish because I want to eat a fish.
I know, but then you have to clean the fish before you eat it. I don't want to do that either.
I mean, it's better than a squirrel.
Well, I mean, if it was one or the other, it would be a fish. But
see,
we
would not do that.
I wouldn't be able to eat it that day if I had to clean it.
Nope.
No, I remember back when I was poor, and we had to buy whole chickens and cut. So you've never had to do that.
See, I don't mind doing that, but I don't
cutting
portion.
up a chicken.
Yeah, I don't do that. I cook him and then cut my parts out.
Right. But I used to have to. You'd have to cut off the leg and then cut the drumstick from the thigh and cut the breast off, and I couldn't eat it that day if I had to do that. I mean, I just I'm not no appetite.
Yeah,
it was
because Robert was thinking if we wanted to do raise feeder chickens, and I said no. I don't want it. I know
you probably don't want your laying hens to see that kind of carnage.
And that's what I said. She was like, you'd have to keep them in an entirely different property. I mean, my ladies cannot be subject
not like that
to that. We cannot even have to leg a.
They can't even know that you eat that.
They don't need to know what happens if they're not here. So I don't want to be part of it. I mean, you do it because even like the deer hunting thing. I am not, and Robert knows, everybody knows, I am not a part of that. I will watch all of the kids. You guys skin, touch, rinse, whatever, bag, great. Nope. I don't even bag and label.
We don't judge it.
It's not my job.
We're happy with people who hunt. It's just not part of it.
You bring your help, I'll watch the children.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. And then you'll be in trouble at the end of the night because there was too many kids. Win-win for everyone.
Win-win for everyone.
But yeah, that's, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So for those of you guys that love us, we're going to open boxes. Yeah. The rest of you people that didn't know us, they've left.
If you watch Fabric Chat, you'll understand.
It's a constant conversation.
Yeah. It is.
Constant conversation.
And I think there is some of you here that fast forward through things just to the fabric.
Sure.
And there's some of you just come here for the chit chat.
Yeah. There's a lot of people. We see that all the time.
The power of
It's first time finally ordering because I've watched you for years and I love to chit chat with you. So anyway, that's what we do. We talk a lot and we like to apologize for it, but we can't help it. We're not going to do it any different.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know.
This is 10 Sisters.
Oh, good. Okay, so these are from I keep saying we and our, but
I did not do it.
She bagged out.
I did some piecing.
She did help me do some sewing behind the scenes, but she knew that we were too busy to do that. But anyway, we were part of Quiltmas, the 12 days of Quiltmas, where there was 12 YouTubers, and we all swapped fabric, and we all did a different project with essentially the same 12 fat quarters. And what I did was a
pixelated quilt.
Started this one. Yeah, so I took my 12 ugly fat quarters and I made a quilt out of this. You can still find that video. You can find it on our channel, might be the easiest thing. There's a whole lot of quiltness. Did you know that, searching through?
Yeah, a lot of people do it.
This is not a word that Donna made up. It's like a big thing, so you have to search around a little bit. So your best thing would be just to go to our channel. Find it on ours if you haven't seen that. But in fact, it was so popular and everybody is so excited about it that we are sold out at the moment of the grid.
As is 10 Sisters. They are waiting for their shipment.
There is none in North America.
So we are on the first. As soon as 10 Sisters in Utah, they get their package, they are divvying it up and sending us a whole bunch so we can fill your orders. Those of you that had ordered some got an email, I think Tuesday or Wednesday, that said, hey, good news, bad news. We sent every other part of your order except for the grid.
Yeah.
And then you'll get a special gift. because you had to wait.
And we'll do the same thing for you guys. We will go ahead and order your book. Go ahead and order
whatever
what you want, but it'll say pre-order. We'll send you the books you can look through. You can be cutting your squares, decide what you want, and then as soon as the grid comes in,
You'll be ready.
It'll be ready.
Because you'll want to make sure you order your. I mean, we're going to of course do the box opening. We'll let you know when it's in stock and being cut and shipped. But you run the risk of us not knowing how much to order. I mean, we definitely order more than we're supposed to. But if we order only 2 extra bolts or 3 extra bolts, and everyone else decided to wait until it came in, you run the risk of that thing too. Just like fabric we get 1 bolt, and if you're not in the first 15 1-yard
You want to be in that first run, not the
second.
Yeah.
I mean, it's from Utah, so it usually takes like 3 days to get from us, so it's not a horrible wait, but just, I would, if you're really wanting to do it, do the pre-sale. We should have it by the end of December, we think. So it won't be this year's, but you'll want your books. So if you want to do it with your little person over spring break, you'll want to have the books to decide what project you guys are going to do some shopping, and then when they come for spring break, you'll be ready. You'll have the grid, you'll have all the squares cut, and time to do your puzzles.
And look at the class that we did. I'm actually going to do another one also, because I feel like in our little pixelated class, our Quiltmas class that we did, I didn't talk a lot about the different sizes. I mean, I showed you, but I didn't really show you as well. But in every one of the books, it does come with the directions of exactly how to do it. But what's really nice about it is that every panel is 9 by 14. 9 by 14. And so you're just putting this whole thing together. And so you just have to decide 9 squares across by 14 squares down. Do you want those squares to be 2-inch finished, 1.5 inch finished, 1 inch finished, or 1/2 inch finished? You can make your quilt whatever size you want. The pattern is still the same. You just decide. So it's good for you to go ahead and get your book, cut up all of your little stuff, get your little muffin tins out, separate out all of your colors, and get ready for when the stuff comes in, because that'll take a little bit of time.
The other thing for whatever book you choose, is she's got the picture of the project, and she also tells you what the size will be depending on what size square you want to start with. If you're going to start with a 2.5 inch square, so it's 2 inch finished, your quilt will finish just like this at this size. So it's really nice. She does kind of do all that little bit of math for you. If you do have weird questions and say, hey, I want to make this roughly 60 by 70 to fit on a big boy bed or whatever, do I have enough panels? We will let you know.
Yeah.
Err on the side of more than what you need, because you're gonna love this. And having an extra panel or 2 is not the end of the world. What's really cool though is, like, I appreciate a miniature quilt. All those little cute little mini blocks or a cute little pincushion that's mini.
Yes.
But I know with my life, I do not have the attention span to sew, patch, nestle seams. It's not gonna happen. But with this one, it was fun making that little mug rug and a little pin cushion with the 1/2 inch finish, because you just cut your pieces, lay it on, press it, and then it's just flip and sew. You aren't worrying about nestling and making sure you don't press funny.
It just works perfect.
Yeah.
And it's also not lost on quilters the impressiveness of 1/2 inch finish blocks.
Yeah.
And we've told the story before that at Market, when we first saw her product, we were walking down the aisle at Market, and both of us in unison looked at her quilt and said, no. And she goes, wait, what? And it's like,
Carmen's
sorry,
come. No,
not ever, not gonna.
And Carmen being the good person, she says, you just come here for a second.
Let me show
Bring
you.
that baby over here, and let's just talk about this.
And she was right.
And
then I want to show you it's fantastic. It's one of my favorite products.
Yeah.
It truly, truly is. And I'm always excited when somebody else discovers it.
Yeah.
Because it truly is a game changer. And a really fun thing to do with young quilters. But so this one was, we did in our shop, we did this as a block of the month essentially. Years ago, but I don't want you guys to think that this is the only thing that's in here. There's a lot of other really cool quilts that are in this book. There's some really, really cute ones. So look at that one.
Yeah.
So anyway, there's lots of other things. It's not just that block.
You know what this one is? So if you guys watched Quiltmas, you saw the dumpster diver.
Oh yeah.
she did. This is similar. It's not
Really
this
similar.
is a bigger
Double
center.
Irish chain?
Double
Triple?
Irish chain. So if you really liked what Donna did for hers and have got or looked into getting our dumpster diving or diamond candy one, but feel like it's daunting for the same reason of making all those 4 patches and nestling those seams, do the same thing. Just make your own puzzles.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
And again, you look at that. I know we just keep talking about this, but you're just doing one of these panels at a time. You're just following that and sewing that one together and that one together. But anyway, it's pretty fun.
And then Heirloom was her newest one that just released. I love this one. This is the one our next project is on. Is this one?
Yeah.
The Sawtooth something.
Yeah.
Another one is in here.
Yeah.
But they're just super cool.
That
this
one.
Totally. That one's
Yeah.
going to be fantastic. And what good reasons to use up your stash. We always want that one pattern, that one quilt. We're going to do this all from my stash. You can use light, mixed lights, mixed whatevers, as Thelma would do. Put your cats with your Asian, with your Western. It don't matter.
That's right.
Make it scrappy, use all your stuff. So
That's right.
It's a good way.
Well, it's nice that the books are in, and it will say on there under the Easy Piecing grid, it will say pre-order, but Brianna is right. Go ahead and put it in your cart, go ahead and get it, and then we'll ship it as soon as it comes. So
Just know that it'll come after in the new year.
yeah.
But get your book so you can strategize.
Get your books.
Okay, I'm trying to get a book.
She's muscling. I'm helping her in spirit.
Behind us, as always, is
Tracy, who didn't get the memo to wear olive green today.
I know. We come in and it's like, what are you guys doing? Did you guys talk to each other this morning? It's like, Mom's wearing color. It's not my fault.
Yeah, I don't usually. It's
And my
usually
lack
Mom.
of color. I guess we could have decided
I
something
know,
was going to
right?
match.
Oh, well.
She's wearing her black and gray, though.
Yeah.
They would have matched.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
All right, what is this one? QT again? QT, the QT
Yeah, Treasures at Sea.
Treasures at Sea. That
you
was a
loved that
fast
Wednesday.
seller. I don't know how many people called and on Thursday morning and said, I can't seem to find that panel online.
Yeah. Treasures at Sea sold really fast, really well. You guys
Super
liked
fast.
that. And Sue Zipkin's Puppies.
And that's funny because we never know. When we're done showing you guys what's in the box opening, we go, oh.
We always vote.
Which one? Is it Sue Zipkin's Poppies that's going to win, or was it
Robin's
the Dandelions? And it's funny because the Dandelions were a lot brighter.
Yeah.
But man, Sue Zipkin's.
It was pretty. A lot of you guys did both.
Elegant.
Got like a panel,
How
some
could you decide?
pre-cuts, and some yardage.
Yeah.
It was hard. I think it's hard deciding because they're both so pretty.
They're both pretty. But the other thing too is that I probably, if I could only order one, I would have
do
ordered Sue. And also because there was so much of the other one that I could always later come back to that one. But Sue Zipkin, you knew that was gonna sell out quickly. So elegant.
Because some
I
people
love
got
it.
the Sue Zipkin stuff and then got some of the bigger print chunks of Robin's, knowing all
It
her
will.
stuff kind of goes together. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Get the big piece. That's the smart way to shop.
yeah, it's good shopping. So it was fun.
Oh, what is this?
This is pretty.
This piece?
Look at that texture.
Wow, it's like rusty metal.
Oh my gosh. Look at those.
Oh, horses. It's been a long time since we've had horses.
Yeah, look at these wispy,
People ask
dreamy
about Western.
ones.
Western fabric used to be one of our #1 sellers.
And now it's
But,
hardly designed.
we're,
Yeah, where we are.
texture. Yeah,
Ooh, and
we're
there's even a panel.
real cowboys.
It looks very Roman Empire. Look at that. That's an armor right there.
Yeah. Oh.
Look how pretty that is.
Yeah. Is it like a shield?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, it's something.
Scrolly. It's beautiful.
That is really beautiful. It could be what are those things called?
But like an emblem.
All right, we have some patterns. Okay, we're gonna open these up, cut some of these up, take a quick pick.
And it looks like what's really cool is this looks like it's running yardage.
continuous. Oh, that's good.
I love running yardage panels.
Yeah.
Okay, we're
There's
gonna
no
cut one out
cheating in
to show
quilting.
you.
There is no cheating.
No, it's all love. Because the person getting it is just gonna be thrilled to get one. Doesn't matter how hard you worked on it. You're gonna love it nonetheless.
Well, this is beautiful, and in true QT fashion, it's not a huge line.
Yeah.
So, and lots of really nice blenders. So it's only there's 4 that are kind of panels. We'll show you,
Yep.
and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah,
9
it's
pieces
really cool.
that
It's
go
called
with it.
Stallion Song. It's beautiful. So we decided not to cut a panel off for you because a lot of you guys are going to do
More than one.
more than one.
And we talk about this all the time, but in case you're new here, what we mention is that it's about the fabric. So you can spend a year piecing a quilt that you will love and whoever you make it for will love, or you can spend a weekend and pick the fabric that, you know, kind of speaks to them. So this is one of those that one panel is here. So it's
9
a
squares.
large panel. You'll get 9 pretty big squares. What are those? Those got to be 12 inches, because if it goes, you've got a little bit of a border here on the other side. So beautiful. And then if you get 2, you will get, I mean, essentially a twin size quilt. So all you'd have to do with that is put some borders on it. I mean, you are good to go. You've got sashing. You have a little bit of a exterior border there on the sides anyway.
Yeah.
Be really, really nice. There is only one bolt of this, so FYI. And so what we have is we have this one with this beautiful kind of sienna brown as the sashing, and then we also have one with the cream.
Yeah. So same horses, same everything. What's different is your sashing color. So these will be sold in eaches. So you can get 1 that's going to be your 9 horses, or you can get 2, and they'll be cut together. So whether you are deciding to cut it apart and make a different quilt, or you're going to do a whole cloth quilt, both of those options are available.
And we're going to warn you, we're always right, we will sell out of this.
Yeah, it'll go fast.
This will go fast, so don't delay too much.
Gorgeous.
There's the 9. Yeah. And then the other thing too is this is probably a good time to mention just for a second about how the orders work back here. So what happens is when we show you guys this on Sunday, and what will happen if you're smart is you'll quickly place that order and you'll go, oh my gosh, I'm going to go ahead and get 2 panels right now, right while you're talking about it, before I see anything else. And then if you do that, and let's say that your order number 3 that comes through in the morning. So if your order number 3 is, we print them off, we always do them in order. And then what happens is Tracy brings in the orders, we go cut your order, and we put everything in your own basket. So we've got order number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are all over here. Well then maybe later, whatever else we're going to order, you're going to order something else and say, hey, order number 67, can you put this with my order that I just placed a little while ago? In your time, it may be just a little while ago, but in that time, if there were 60 orders, you will be clear back over here. And so Tracy already at this end of the table, she already has it in a package, she already has your label printed, she already has everything ready to go. So sometimes she actually will destroy that label, she'll open the whole thing back up, she'll say, of course, no problem, she'll put it together, but sometimes it really is too late. She'll go to the post office twice a day to get stuff out when there's so many orders. So your best thing, what you need to do, if you're somebody who shops with us a lot and you kind of know how it works, on your very first one, say
Still shopping.
Still shopping.
Now, that being said, if you are still shopping, and you maybe decided you were done shopping, your order will wait a whole nother day.
Yeah.
So
you need to let us know that you're done.
Yeah. Otherwise, we'll hold on
I
to
can
it.
give you a nice example. Our friend Donna from Florida. Her first order, actually, her second order is on my table before her first order. So in that case, she was lucky, right? Because
It still said
on the
mine,
first
please.
one she didn't say hold it, but on this one she said I found something, add it to my last order. So that worked out okay. But if I would have packed that first order, I wouldn't have known about this.
And that's a lot of that too is because of what day. You know, we don't have quite as many orders except for the Thursday morning because of Wednesday night and Monday morning because of Sunday afternoon. On those days, if you didn't tell Tracy at first, it doesn't happen. So anyway, just an FYI, say, hey, still shopping, still shopping.
You know what I'd add in is I would say it on every order because there might be 3 orders. Just say still shopping.
And then on your last one, just say, okay,
send them all.
I'm putting my credit card away. And that's good. But do make sure you let us know that you're done shopping. Otherwise, we'll hold on. Because thinking, you're just waiting for Sunday's box opening. Oh, you're waiting for Wednesdays. And then eventually we will forget about it until you call and say, hey, I never got this order. And we'll have to say, oh, it still said still shopping. Sorry, we didn't realize it's been a week. since you were still shopping. So,
and you can send an email to info@that's Tracy.
Or call and leave a message.
Or call and leave a message. Tracy listens to the messages every morning, and it'll just, hey, this is Dorothy, and I have 3 orders, and I'm all done, and you can send them now. Yeah. And thank you so much, or whatever.
And P.S. Donna's excited she got her funky chicken kit.
Oh, good. So, all right. So anyway, just a little tidbit for those of you that are hurrying to place your order and you think you're not done.
Okay, the next panel option are
smaller blocks. What are those? Probably 6-inch, maybe?
Maybe 6-inch, and there's not as much
Brianna, could they use
flare.
that on that one? What's that quote? The diamond that had the horses. Would that work for something like that?
Ooh, diamond
candy.
Diamond.
Because everybody loved that one.
Diamond.
Oh yeah, diamond candy.
No, diamond candy is your.
Oh no, it's not the right one. Double diamond.
Double diamond.
Double diamond.
Something like that.
Double diamond.
But, the big blocks you could use for double diamond.
Because I thought they were like little horse heads.
They're horse butts.
And horse or butts.
If you're a horse person, you know. It's all about the tush.
Anything.
But these are mini ones. And
I recognized that butt because I knew it was a horse.
Right. Yeah.
Horse's butt.
And this one doesn't have all of the scrolling iron and stuff on it. It's just beautiful stallions.
So and those might be, I'm guessing that they really are 6 inches. That's bigger than 5.
And then your panel's also pretty big. It's still a yard.
And there's not a line there, so if you ordered 2...
You could still keep going. So you get quite a few little guys in there in one panel.
Gosh.
I'm going to have to make a hope float.
So many things. Hope floats you could do?
I don't have a horse quilt.
You need a horse quilt.
Right.
This has some gorgeous horses. Look at those.
Look how pretty he is.
They're so pretty.
Really pretty.
Are they all Arabians? They kind of have that.
You know what?
Well, they're all gorgeous.
Oh, look at him.
They are.
Gorgeous.
Chiseled.
So same thing, this same panel, it comes in the cream sashing or that pretty sienna marbled one. Same size, same. And again, sold in eaches. You can get 1 or you can get 2 or 3 and it'll be in one big cut. So,
excuse me.
And then they did do a pattern, and we can show you the pattern that they did. And it looks like they used both. Let me see what it says on the back. Yeah, they do the large squares and the small squares panel. And then they did the horse print and a bunch of other pieces. Brianna always puts the front, and she also puts the back on the website so that you know your yardage. But I'm just going to mention with this one, this is a nice pattern anyway, even after you've done the horse one. That's kind of cool to have small blocks and big blocks in there, and then just kind of another focal print in there. It's a pretty cool pattern, I'm just going to say.
Yeah, I like it.
I would use that again. All right, and then here are the pieces. This is that one that I held up. This is the same. This is, I think, a little bit more vivid than what is in the sashing, but fairly similar. This has just a little bit more like rust in it, but really, really similar. Beautiful piece of fabric. And then there is also a green.
Love the green one.
That I just need that green anyway. And then there's this turquoisey, rusty color that is beautiful. And then there's this swirl that looks like metallic, but it's not. It's just a gold color, not metallic, but really pretty. And then there's also the reverse. There's black on a cream. So really pretty. And you would see if you saw, close up the horses, there is just a little bit of like, I don't know. It's
marbling.
Yeah, the horses are decorated a little bit. It's beautiful. And then this one, it's almost like tooled. And so it's in this turquoise color, this really nice kind of a rusty brown, and then there's a brown and cream. And then this one is the all over horse toss. And again, we have only one bolt of this. So when you cannot find this on the website, it's because somebody beat you to it and said they were still shopping. Nasty people. No. And then you can see, I know. And then you can see this little bit of turquoise, that's in there. That's always really nice. And you can also see it really in the panels. There's just that little color in there.
Beautiful.
All right, gorgeous line, and it's called what? Horse Song, Stallion Song. Really nice.
Love it.
Love it. All right, you're gonna grab
I've got a Notion box.
a Notion box. I'm gonna put this up because this is a great big mess now. Don't worry, no fabric was harmed in the.
Okay.
Notions. Heavily reorders. You know, we didn't go to market this year because we had a retreat at the same time, so we rely on our fabric reps to show us the newest things, and it's been a while, so.
Ooh, Mighty Steam Iron.
Oh, this is really good. It gets as hot as a regular iron, but it's just smaller.
Sorry.
So if you do retreats or you just have just a tiny little pressing spot that is near your sewing area, then it's kind of nice.
Pretty. Like it. Just a few of those.
Popular.
Thermal thimbles.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're pressing, even if you're using the Ten Sisters stuff and your hands are kind of in the way and you don't want to give yourself a little singe, they work really nice.
People that do hot glue.
Yeah, I use this for my hot glue gun.
Yeah, that's when I use it.
Because I can't keep my hands off of
I
it.
burned off all of my fingerprints. It's
Yeah,
like, why don't
we got
you
you.
use these? Everybody has to have
Yeah.
these.
So if you have a crafter, stocking stuff them some thermal
Yeah,
thimbles.
these are fantastic.
Put one on your thumb and your index finger, and then you can
Touch it. Go ahead and touch it. Yeah.
And what's really nice is it's Teflon, so your hot glue will peel right off when it's dried, and it's not going to. I mean, it's nothing. You just,
It's that Kevlar stuff, and
so you're not gonna feel the. I mean, you might feel the heat, but you're not gonna feel the
not gonna
heat.
get burned.
And yeah, really good. Thimbles.
Thimbles. That's good. And then it looks like we have a bunch more. Okay, so let's talk for just a second about the Villa Rosa. We still have maybe 4 left. What we did for a Christmas special is we still did another subscription. So Villa Rosa will send us their 5 newest patterns of the month. And so every time we get those 5, we have an automatic subscription. We send those 5 newest patterns out. So you get 60 new patterns for the year. 5 a month, and you end up getting like 20 for free off of the regular retail price. So the regular retail price for these little patterns are $2.99. They're really nice. It's none of the super big details about how to piece. So all they're going to tell you, they're going to give you a picture of the quilt. Tell you how much fabric you need and kind of what the basics are. It works out pretty well. Nice, they're giftable, perfect size, easy to carry around. But so what we have in here, these are none of the new ones.
Right.
These are reorders of some of our more popular ones.
Some of the last year's bundle.
Yeah. So and you can just look. Is there a Villa Rosa category?
Yes.
And somebody said there's a Villa Rosa app.
There is. That was Marsala. But yeah, if you do Villa Rosa, it's gonna have their cute little
panel.
So if you go to our Villa Rosa, you'll see that really cool rose with Villa Rosa. There is an app. It can be on your Android or your iPhone, and it is an app where you can put in the patterns that you have and the patterns that you want that you've seen and don't. Put a shopping list together. So there is an app with every single title they've ever put out, and you can say, I have this one, and this one, and this one, and it's really cool. And it also gives you the cover of it, so if you aren't sure, well, what does, Marsala look like? Because you're looking for something, and you just flip through your phone while you're in the car or in the waiting room and look at it. So the app is cool, especially if you're doing subscriptions. You'll be able to say, I have that one, and then while you're shopping, you don't have to duplicate. Or if you have someone who is wanting to do a quote with you, you can say, let's look through these. These are really simple. I already have the pattern, and it uses usually pre-cuts or larger chunks.
That's pretty cool. That's just with some 5-inch squares. They do a lot of those that take 5-inch squares or a jelly roll pre-cuts just to make it super simple.
Hasper triangles. Really cool. That was pretty.
Oh, look at this one. I guess I don't remember seeing
I like
this
that one.
Quick Step. That is gorgeous. And that one takes 8 fat quarters and 1 yard and 3/4 of a background.
Beautiful. Icing. Strips 36, 2.5-inch strips. So if you have a batik or any fun jelly roll laying around, that's a really cool accent.
Did you pick this one up? Piscali. This one takes 4 fat quarters of like a theme piece and 6 fat quarters for the large stripes. That's kind of cool. So again, if sometimes there's fabric that we just love and we don't know what to do with it, and everybody thinks, oh, a 3-yard quilt.
I want to show it off.
Yeah, there's other options, for that. So
this one actually uses the National Park panel, but any really cool big panel, you can put you use this to make a t-shirt quilt out of, and it's not applique on. It is a really pieced block that makes it look like it's applique on top of it, but super cool.
I like this one too. This is super cute. Acrobatic. Is that what that says? Yeah. Acrobatic. I need to find my glasses. Acrobatic. And this one takes 12 fat quarters. Super cute.
Elsie Mae. That one's more of a Trip Around the World. So it gives that Bargello-esque look, which without all of the weird strip sizes changing. It's all the same. It takes 14 fat quarters.
And I held this one up, and I'm going to take it out so you can see it. This is called Pots and Pans, and it uses a panel. And so that's and look at how easy that is. There's just your panel in there, and it has panel cut and 1.5 inch, 2.5, and 3.5 inch strips. So it looks like it's going to take some fat quarters. But
it's good. And again, it could be either a panel or a three-quarter yard cut of a piece of fabric that you just want to show off and not cut out.
Yeah. All right, and then a
apron, the Voila apron.
This is the one that I've shown this multiple times. This is the one that the shoulder attaches to the side, and so you just kind of slip into it, so there isn't a tie.
It's a really good
involved.
gardening apron.
Yeah.
If you have anything, you don't want any extra pressure anywhere. And it just takes 2 1-yard cuts, and it makes it reversible.
Yeah, it's really, really nice, and there's no neck stress because of the way that it fits. It's
and
very,
it's one
very
of those
popular.
aprons that will fit all sizes.
Yeah.
I mean, you can make it smaller to fit a child, or it'll fit anybody in the church group.
Yeah.
One just to take with you for baking cookies.
Yes.
And it takes 2.
Again, you've seen this before.
Fabulously gift.
2 fat quarters, and all of the patterns for all of these things are in there. The most popular thing that's in here is the frog. And in fact, the frog used to be available as its own pattern, and then she put it in the book. So now you have to buy the book. But it's a way better deal. For $16, you get all these things. Instead of $9, you get one. So it's not a bad thing. Love it. All right, that was it. That was fantastic. Fun.
All right, I'm going to clean this all up, and then I actually have another QT box back there. You're so cute.
And Maisie's awake.
She's awake.
She always wakes up in a good mood. All of your kids do, though.
Yeah, they do.
She wakes up super.
No. Yes, you do.
No.
So does everybody else.
No.
Even Harper, my little crazy one, she wakes up in a good mood. Beep. All right.
Should we see what's in here?
One. Ooh, bright.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Blue.
Beep. Blue.
Bird.
Oh, it's a bird. Oh.
Oh, and the seasons. That's a border print. Oh, I love that one. Looks like my Christmas ornament.
Oh, there's a panel.
Ooh, and a panel.
Ooh.
Another panel. Ooh,
She says, I want it.
Cocoa.
Won't it?
Oh, this is cute. Nice and bright. Cute.
All right,
Look at those
we're gonna sunflowers. All right, we're gonna get plastic off and rein in the little mist here.
Okay, so this is Home for All Seasons.
I can't wait for you to see the panel. I went out and cut it. She hasn't seen it yet. This is adorable.
So it was one panel. We just happen to have 2 bolts of it, which means it's a winner.
Which is good.
Oh, they are all the seasons. Oh, look how cute they are.
Isn't that sweet?
Love
I
it.
just love this. You could
Look
just
how
make
big
some
and
little
bold.
wall hangings. You could just do. Yeah, so there's spring, summer, fall, and winter.
Cute.
Still cocoa.
I like the cocoa. I like Carlo's glass.
I know. I just can't tell which one is my favorite.
Super cute.
Maisie really wants it.
They also did a pattern.
That was a happy scream.
You want it?
She does. She does.
This one uses all 4 of the panels with really cool setting on there. And little birdhouses, pieced little birdhouses in there. So it makes 50 by 58. I'll post, of course, the picture in the website as well as the picture of the back so you can make sure you get whatever yardage you want. Super cute.
She loves it.
Well, it's nice and bright.
It is. It's really bright. It's really cute. All right, and I wasn't listening to you because I was watching Little Miss, but did you say these are really nice because they're like perfect blenders?
Yeah, they really are.
So that's the other nice thing is that when, the colors that they pick for the supportive colors, I mean, these would go just perfect in your stash. So if you feel like you probably only need a half a yard, if you get a yard, it's nice that you would end up with something left over. So we'll show you first. Unfortunately, only 1 bolt of the panel, I mean of the border. This will go super, super fast. Just adorable. Oh my gosh.
Super cute.
Really, really cute. And then I'll show you this one next. This one is the toss. And the toss, it's not directional. It has all of them on a white background, or it has it on the yellow background. And I guess I didn't notice the words before, but it does say summer, winter, fall, and spring. And then it's also on a blue background, which is kind of nice because I think we're going to run out of the border print pretty quickly.
Yes.
So there are other options. And then all of these other pieces that go with it, again, you can see it's all just these nice
supportive
clear
pieces.
colors. That is a great piece. Perfect little dots, perfect little stripe, another little dots. These are suns, or are they flowers? I think it's a sun. It could be a sun, it could be a flower. You get to decide.
It could be a sunflower.
Yeah, sunflower.
It looks like a sunflower.
Yeah, you decide. And this is on this white with gray, or it's on the yellow. Here's another yellow stripe. And then this one is kind of a pink one, which is super cute. There's a pink dot, a pink stripe, and then there is the blue sunflower. So just really nice, clean, bright, fun. All right. Okay, I guess we should, do you want to open that one next?
Yeah,
at least to see it, and then we can clean this up while we're taking plastic.
I've got a lone Northcott box over here.
Northcott. All right, so we have a guess, right? So Northcott is either going to be wilderness or ocean. Beautiful is my guess.
Ooh. I bet they're
I'm going to guess
those of you that missed
another
out
ocean.
yesterday.
Well, we can hope for those of you that didn't get the QT ocean.
I hope it's wilderness.
It's probably going to be wilderness.
We
have no idea.
Where's
you think we would know? We are the ones that order the fabric.
Oh, we'd both be wrong. It's Figo.
Oh, it's Figo.
Oh, look, this is ombre.
So Figo is the sister company to Northcott, and Figo is the Canadian.
It looks like it's an ombre. Because look, it has hatchy with a lot of little dots. It has like little birds. I don't know. It's ombre, whatever it is. And we have it in
all the colors.
a bunch of colors.
Ooh.
Yeah, because we've got the gray.
I remember this because
bright
I remember the
fuchsia
quilt that they did with this stuff. Teal.
All right, we're gonna take the. I'm gonna take the plastic off. And then we will open this up and see what.
And then we'll be back to be able to show you what they made with it. So what is it called?
Okay, so this is called Four Seasons, but it makes sense because
this is called Seasons.
And it comes in 4 textures in a bunch of colors.
So Seasons is the textured fabric for Figo. And so Seasons, and Brianna will move this whole thing up to the front, go to fabricpatch.net, shop online, or it's linked below. And so for Seasons, there are little kind of plus signs, there is some circles, there's some funny little raindroppy kind of a texture, there's stars, so there's 4 different things. This one, absolutely brilliant. We ordered it in every color. It's a brand new texture. We ordered it in the first 4 textures that they have. And if it is popular, they'll make it in the other textures. But I know we're
so
very excited. But it's a really cool thing because
they called this one Four Seasons because they put all of the textures together in like an ombre piece in the same colors. So you've got the stars, the little other couple textures they added to it to make it the 42 inches. The little rainy drops, the little X's, and all the O dots. And
it is pretty awesome.
So what's really cool about this
Think of this for a backing. You know, you could flip it the other way or sew this to this or whatever, but
it would be a fabulous back. It'd be a fabulous border treatment if you want something that's solid, not too crazy, more of the modern side. This would be a cool border. If you're somebody who wants to do a 2-color quilt, you would have all of this texture in the same color and offset it with a black or white or whatever.
Yeah.
But instead of taking your color swatches to the quilt shop and spending hours finding 6 pieces that coordinate, it's right here.
Yeah. Yeah, you could cut this whole thing up. Yeah. Oh, it would be super interesting because it would look like you got all of these different ones that matched when in fact.
Yeah. It's cool.
Yeah.
So it comes in
cool.
like this navy and royal blue, or this really pretty emerald green. They call this one teal. Gorgeous. Same thing. Again, it ombres. And it ombres in a texture, not in color or anything. It comes in black, gray, and a little bit of white. But super cool. And then this really cool purpley goodness. Peek! If I think enough. Alright, I'll go up close real fast. I'll put a picture in for you guys so you can see the textures. But again, I'll put it all together. So there's going to be the Seasons Basic. That's going to go up to the What's New section. These 4 colors will be the first thing you see. Then you can add other pieces. But all of the colors coordinate and the print is the same. They just mash it all together in one. Super clever. I like it a lot. And that's all my boxes.
That's it. Alright, well that wasn't bad. So we did, let's see.
Horses.
Fantastic.
Bright seasonal birds.
Seasonal birds.
Notions. And seasons textures.
Seasons. Awesome.
And the seasons would look really good with the Home for the Season birds. The colors are just as bright and bold. So if you look at this one, it's a good compliment. So while you're in there looking, you can always add if you feel like you need some other colors. It's the clear color that's really, really nice.
All right, and Wednesday morning we will be live, so it'll be 8:30
Pacific
for
time.
our Fabric Chat. And instead of Fabric Chat, we are having a
little birthday
Maisie birthday. Yay!
I know, it's so not cool if she's going to be 1. Her actual birthday is on the 22nd.
But we'll be up celebrating Christmas. And that's also to mention there will not be a box opening next Sunday, the 24th.
Right.
Yay! But we will be doing Sunday the 31st.
Yes.
But for Christmas,
take it off.
We don't know why. Yay!
All right. We will see you for sure Wednesday morning. 8:30 Pacific time.
Yay!
This mean bug. Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at fabricpatch.net.